Hello, if your budget for a Toronto home is 4 million and up and you're wondering which neighborhoods deserve to be called your home, this video will be a great starting point for your research and even a successful purchase. Hello, my name is Olena. I'm a real estate broker here in Toronto. My team and I help our clients to relocate to Toronto or simply to choose a great neighborhood in the city. Today we will talk about the safest, the most prestigious and the most beautiful neighborhoods which attract sustainable buyers. This video is based on my clients' stories and my own experience as a resident of one of these areas. But before we begin, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell button to be notified every time I post a new video about living in Toronto as well as its real estate. Please comment down below so I know what questions you have and what topics to cover in my next videos. Let's begin. So you're a potential buyer of a luxury property. As any buyer, you are probably thinking of how to get the best value for the dollar you spend on your new Toronto house. In addition, you would like to at least match your existing lifestyle and convenience, if not upgrading it after you move. Plus, if you have a family, you would like to settle down in a safe, family-friendly neighborhood which gives you a lot of options to choose from. For example, to send your kids to public or private schools, to shops in local stores or big supermarkets, to get to your work by car or using public transportation, to drive or to walk, to get your cup of coffee, and so on. We will review the most prestigious Toronto neighborhoods based on the following criteria: convenience of the location. Second, safety, walkability, and how well neighborhood is connected to the rest of the city. Fourth, amenities, conveniences, and facilities in each area. Fifth, prices of the real estate and the typical properties. And sixth, I will also outline pros and cons of each neighborhood. Our first neighborhood to visit is York Mills, WINDFIELDS. It is bounded by Highway 401, Leslie Street, York Mills Road, and Yonge Street. Let's review its location. You are well connected to the rest of the city as your home is located minutes away from the highway and the major streets. This I like about the area. What I don't like is the walkability score, which is 34 out of 100. This makes you car dependent as most of your errands will require driving. As York Mills WINDFIELD is an older neighborhood, it is well established. This means excellent schools in the area. I can recommend Owen Public School and Harrison Public School for elementary schools and York Mills Collegiate Institute for a high school. Lots of residents send their kids to private schools. The closest ones, which also happen to be ones of the best in Canada, are Crescent School for boys, Havergal College for girls, and Toronto French School for the co-ed education. All three of them located 4 or 5 kilometers away. In terms of amenities, there are very few of them located inside of the neighborhood. Consequently, for the shopping and services, residents would drive to Yonge and Shepherd, Yonge and Lawrence, Leslie, and York Mills. If you ask me about pros of the neighborhood, I will mention big houses on generous lots, very often equipped with pools and even tennis courts. It is a very quiet and picturesque area. For the cons, as I said, the residents need to have cars to live in that neighborhood. The prices for houses start from $3 million for old properties and go up to $10 million and over. If you would like to know more about York Mills WINDFIELD, please contact me by email, text, or a call. The Bridle Path is the next neighborhood, which sometimes is called Millionaire's Row. Many celebrities as well as high-profile businessmen and professionals live here. It is located between Bayview and Leslie Street, right in the middle between York Mills Road and Eglinton Avenue East. The residents value privacy, that's why the neighborhood is even quieter than York Mills WINDFIELD. The main trait of the area that the properties have very wide frontage and in most cases they are very deep as well. If you like to own a real mansion, this area offers all kinds of opportunities for you. Well-established schools such as Danlow Public School for elementary program and York Mills Collegiate for high school. Very often, residents send their kids to the best private schools. For that reason, they would hire a professional driver, as the schools might be within 5 to 9 kilometers away. Living in this neighborhood in general requires car and lots of driving, as there are no amenities in the area. The price tag for the property starts at $3.5 million for a land value and goes up to $25 million for real mansions. There are currently a few properties available on the market. Feel free to contact me for this information. Next affluent neighborhood is Hoggs Hollow. It is bounded by York Mills Road, Bayview Street, Rosedale Golf Club, and Young Street. This is the third neighborhood that has a low walkable score. It is only 35 out of 100. And of course, this makes residents car dependent. However, Hoggs Hollow is very different from the two previous areas. First of all, it has its own subway station, which is located on the York Mills and Young intersection. Also, this neighborhood gives a cottage lifestyle while located in the central part of Toronto. The properties feature wide and deep lots, very often with park or a river in the back. Mature trees, original landscapes, houses with lots of character, all this creates a certain ambience which attracts quite sustainable residents. Regarding schools, again, most of the parents in Hoggs Hollow have their kids in the private schools. However, the area is covered by the great public schools too. Armour Heights Public School for elementary education, and again York Mills Collegiate Institute for a high school. Prices in the area start with $4 million and go up to $11 million. As a current resident of Hoggs Hollow, I guarantee if you decide to live here, you will become a member of a very tight community with lots of events and clubs among neighbors. Usually, there are not so many listings available for sale in this area. Contact me if you would like to receive the latest market update on Hoggs Hollow. The next neighborhoods, Lytton Park and Lawrence Park, are similar in lifestyle. That is why I decided to combine them in one. They are both located south of Lawrence Avenue, separated by Young Street, and I highly recommend both of neighborhoods if your budget is in the range $3 to $10 million, if you want to be within walking distance to all the amenities, shopping, and public transportation, if it is important for you to live in the great public school area, and if you want to remain in the quietude and privacy, being not far away from Toronto downtown. The houses are gorgeous here. The owners take a good care of their lawns. If you live here, you will enjoy morning weekend walks along Young Street and see everyone socializing over their coffee. Kids and family clubs or facilities are within a short reach. Movies, entertainment are walking distance. The typical residents are families of young professionals or those who have lived here their entire lives. Public schools have their excellent scores. Private schools are ones of the best in Canada. With properties, you can choose a new-built house with all modern upgrades and features, or you can also enjoy an older house with lots of character. The housing here is always in demand. That's why the prices are not expected to drop in the future, as they are supported by the well-developed infrastructure of these neighborhoods. I can't think of any cons of living here. Some people may mention high prices for real estate, but the residents understand the value of living here very well. If you like these neighborhoods, feel free to contact me for the listings available for sale. Now I am inviting you to another prestigious neighborhood, Forest Hill. One of Toronto's wealthiest and the most affluent neighborhood, Forest Hill is a prestigious community with a village ambience, a home to the city's most prominent business people, doctors and lawyers. When I am in Forest Hill, I always admire how well the lawns are taken care of, how green and quiet the area is. Two of Canada's most acclaimed private schools can also be found here. Upper Canada College and Bishop Strong School, as well as highly ranked public schools such as Brown Junior Public School and Forest Hill Junior and Senior School. This makes Forest Hill a highly desirable neighborhood to raise family. The Forest Hill Village Shopping District, at the intersection of Spadina Road and Lonsdale Road, is a private enclave for stores with ambience of a small village rather than a big city. The neighborhood is well served by public transit, however, the residents prefer to use cars. The prices for the homes start at $4 million and go up to $20 million. The price tags for properties are high because the lots and the houses are big. Plus, there has always been a demand for the lifestyle in this area. What are the cons? I can't think of any except for the wish of many buyers for more affordable housing here. I highly recommend this neighborhood, and if you are interested, contact me for more information and currently available listings. Now we move a bit more south and stop in Rosedale, which is highly sought after neighborhood to live in, as it is ideally located near Bloor and Yonge Street. Also, it is just a subway ride away from downtown Toronto. The neighborhood is actually surrounded by 3 ravines, which not only look great but create boundaries to encourage low level of traffic. Rosedale is now one of the wealthiest and highest priced neighborhood in Canada, as the average cost of the house is $3 million, but also can go up to $10 million. This is because many of the houses are huge, located on the generous lots. They date back to the 1920s and have retained much of their natural beauty. As any established affluent neighborhood, Rosedale has great public and private schools. I can specifically mention and recommend Rosedale Junior Public School, which score is 9.9 out of 10 on Fraser's website, and Whitney Public School with a score of 10. Deer Park Junior and Senior School will serve as a great option for high schoolers. And for private schools, of course, Branksome Hall for girls, and if you would like a co-ed option, then the York School will be the closest choice. So, what are the cons of living in Rosedale? Well, some of the areas are located far away from walkable Yonge Street, transportation, shopping, and amenities. That's why you will need to have a car if you decide to live in this neighborhood. If you feel that this neighborhood might be of a great place for you to settle down, don't hesitate to contact me for more information and active listings. I hope I was able to demonstrate to you the beauty of the most desirable neighborhoods in Toronto. They are all very safe, family-friendly, and will give you a high-end lifestyle among like-minded people. If you feel that my team and I can help you with finding your home in these neighborhoods, please don't hesitate to contact us by calling, texting, emailing, or even commenting down below. We are actively using WhatsApp, Viber, and WeChat for your convenience. And also, I would like to remind you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell button to be notified every time I post a new video about living in Toronto as well as its real estate. Please comment down below with your questions, and if you are thinking of moving to Toronto or simply relocate to a great neighborhood, I will be happy to help. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next videos.